So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Liverpool. Isak! He's delivered all right! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Isak simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Number 18, Alexander Isak.
So, a breakthrough already. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Salah. Szoboszlai, Kerkez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Salah. Wirtz gets a foot in here. Wirtz tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Applies the finish! It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Isak. And he's had a hit. Oh my word, that is quite something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
16 minutes is
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got a big chance. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Van Dijk. And it's Jones. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jones. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Alexander Isak.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turned. And the volley. And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and that should get the job done. Oh, the ball's run loose here. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Could be to chance, surely! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Opts for safety. Vids. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. It's a searching pass. And Alexander-Arnold. And he's let fly. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Looking for the run. Now it's Isak.
Been indicated.
Kirkes. Now it's Isak. And it's McAllister. Over to the left. Robertson. Gakpo. And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Liverpool utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're off again. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Isak. That has ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Szoboszlai. That has been cut short. He's beaten the last man. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gravenberg. Konate.